Hi, I'm Christy Conway with Charleston Home and Design Magazine, and I'm here today in this beautiful Ion home with Regina Garcia of Regina Garcia Design and John Burnett of Eco Deco. Welcome. So, tell me a little bit about this house and your involvement in the paint.
The homeowner, Sarah Hayes, and her husband, Josh, had come across some literature on our company, and they were really intrigued by the fact that we're an environmentally friendly as well as health-oriented paint manufacturer. And being that they were expecting parents and they wanted to provide an atmosphere for their children that would be the most productive, most healthy environment that they possibly could. So with our paints, everything that we do is either a low or zero VOC, which is basically we've taken out all of the hazardous products, all the things that can be unhealthy and cause respiratory ailments and things like that out of our paint. And as a result, it provides just a really good atmosphere to raise a family in.
Okay, I see. So I think you mentioned she was pregnant at the time? Okay, all right. So did you paint or get the paint done on every single surface in this house?
Correct.
Okay. All right, so that the baby could actually be here when it was painted,
Correct.
Right? Okay, all right.
Yeah, so many walkthroughs of the job site during paint process. Little Caleb, after the baby was born, was able to walk through the house because of the no toxin zone. So you could be walking through the house and not have that horrible fume and headache that comes with toxins on normal paint. So what was nice is that you were able to inspect and make sure you liked the color of the paint during the process versus after the process.
Okay. All right. So how many rooms would you say that the paint was in this house?
It's really top to bottom.
This house is huge, yes. Okay, so every single surface. Okay, ceilings, walls,
casings, doors,
trims, oh, wow.
yeah.
Okay, so is it a different paint for each type of surface, or?
With this, what they used is what our Eco Top product on the walls, which is it's an acrylic paint, again, zero VOC, with a zero VOC tint, which is kind of unique to us, and provides the best, again, the lowest possible toxin level that you can get in a paint. On the trims, we used an environmentally friendly soy-based product. So instead of a petroleum-based, chemical-based paint product, we used a vegetable oil-based product. And as you can tell with that, again, you're just providing a really healthy product, but again, also a product that's going to give you an amazing, very high-quality finish, a really, truly brilliant luster in your trims.
It allows you to change sheens and stuff, where you get matte and semi-gloss and more of a high-gloss sheen, so it gives you texture balance.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, I mean, I can tell that the color and the texture is so rich that, well, and obviously with the low VOCs, I don't see why anyone would choose anything else because, I mean, why wouldn't you go green? You know, there seems to be no other option to me. I mean, how many other companies are even doing this right now?
Well, it's really the trend. I think it's something that's started and it's really picking up steam, and we really just took it to another level and did it. We're able to provide these products quite a while before a lot of the other manufacturers really started to get on the bandwagon. Our parent company over in Europe really started developing these products about 25 years ago. So they're all tried and true, even though that we're new to the Mount Pleasant area and new to the United States. The paint products have been around for a long time, and they've really gone through that learning curve. And as a result, we can offer a really high quality product that is also environmentally friendly and healthy. And people really are looking for that. And we also can do it at a price rate that anybody can afford. It's just a really good product that we don't ask for a premium for.
So, had you ever worked with John before?
This is our first project together.
Okay. But I hear that you're doing a lot more projects now, huh?
I'm sold. I mean, I've always been conscious of this type of product, and it can be, the rumors would be it's a little bit more difficult to work with, but the coverage and the flexibility of color that they offer, and the fact that I can work directly with a chemist in the sense of getting the exact color palette that I want. I can work from a teacup, I can work from a piece of fabric. It's amazing for us to be able to have that design flexibility with such great product. And the coverage, and it's thick, it's creamy, and you can even tell when you walk into a room, you just have that substance feel, where some paints are so watered down and they're thin and they don't touch up well. These paints just have a really, really, really solid texture finish to them, so they feel really good as well.
So how many projects would you say that you've got going on now with John?
I would say right now probably 5 or 6 that were in. Some are finished, some are in the process, and some are coming. So it's the nice thing of it is that I have such great support staff, and then they're gonna walk your painter through every step, and they're gonna walk your homeowner through with any questions. And if the painter's never used the project, like this type of product before, they'll walk through with the painter and give them some pointers. So it's a full inclusive service with this paint company. It's not here buy a paint can and you're on your own. So I think they're doing a really good job of promoting the product, of its flexibility, along with the quality of it as well.
So John is your direct rep.
Correct.
Okay. So any questions at all, you always contact the same guy. Well, that's great.
He's stuck with me.
So now I think some people might be confused. You do not do any painting, is that right?
We are not the actual painter, no. We can work with just about any painters out there. Our products are as easy to use as any other paint products on the market. So again, it's just a regular paint type product that happens to be environmentally friendly and health friendly. On this project, we worked with a company called Fantastic Painting. Eliza Souza is the owner of that, and he was a great guy. We've got a good working relationship with them now, and they brought some projects to us, and we're fortunate working with some great people. Alka Construction built this house, and we've had an opportunity.
Beautiful house.
Yeah, it is a fantastic property, and we've had the opportunity to work on them on some of their other projects. We're doing some projects with Moss Construction. We're doing a Chris Rose project that Regina brought to us out on IOP, and just really excited about that.
It seems like in the year you've been around, I mean, you've really gotten some coverage in the area, and you seem to be in every single project I hear about nowadays. So that's exciting. Okay. So tell me a little bit about your color options. I mean, you told me that you've done, eight paint colors in this house. Even the blue ceiling in the master, which I think that's my favorite part. But tell me a little bit how the color options work.
Well, with Eco Deco, we've got a color palette that are our own colors of about 2,000 different selections, so it's pretty extensive. But we can also match any other manufacturer's colors out there. I think our computer system has 800 different fan decks in it from different manufacturers around the world that we can color match. And as Regina alluded to a little bit, if they're really sold on a certain color to something in a certain item in their house and they want to try to match that, they can bring that in and we can work from that and develop the color off of that and really kind of custom manipulate these colors to what people really want.
So I know not for the specific house, but you do exterior paint as well, right?
Correct. We do a full line of interior and exterior paints, as well as different specialty products for metals and things like that, cement, anything along those lines. We have some great floor paint type products that resist heavy wear, some things like that. So we really do offer a full line of products.
In fact, next door has the exterior paint on it. Am I right? It seems like you've really gotten a hold of the Ion property, and you're in, you said 5 different homes, I think.
Yeah, there's 5 different projects that we've got going on right now, and
beyond this one.
Yeah, beyond this one, and several others that have been completed. So we're working hard, and I think the fact that it's truly a quality product is really starting to shine through a little bit. And as you've alluded to, we're getting some of the word out there, and have really had the opportunity to partner with some great builders, developers, architects, and things like that. And we're really excited. And fantastic designers.
Well, it seems like when you make the connection with a designer, I mean, you're set, because I bet you're pretty loyal now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Regina does some amazing stuff, and she's had, or we've been fortunate enough to have her bring us in on several of the projects that she's working on, and just really excited about that relationship.
Well, I just think it's great to have an all team and a point contact person.
Sure.
So, if there's any questions with the contractor, the homeowner, the builder, they're there to answer all the questions. And then just, for me, flexibility. And that's what it's about.
Well, now, if anyone would want to learn more about Eco Deco, where would they go?
We've got our showroom right off of 17. It's in the Whole Foods Shopping Center, if you're familiar with Mount Pleasant. They can go to our webpage. They can go. They could, call the store direct. Anything like that. We'll work any way that we can to make it easy for the homeowners to work with us. Whether that means bringing the paint out to the job site or arranging for color consultations with designers, things like those. We'll do pretty much whatever we need to do to make it easy for the homeowners to work with us.
Does Eco Deco have a website?
Yes, we do. It's myecodeco.com.
Okay. So, Regina, do you have a website?
I do. ReginaGarciaDesign.com.
Okay. Great. Well, you guys seem like a great combination, so we love the house. Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you.
Thank you. We appreciate your time.